All right, welcome back to another amazing segment of the Desert Brew. We are here with Sheree, Michael, and Cathy of course, Dallas. We're all here. We're all fans,
OG.
Well, I'm a new fan. I had to do a crash course, but he's an original fan.
My co-host here was actually born the year that the show, the original, ended.
Yeah.
I was that little boy on my bed every Friday night watching.
Right.
You're right.
So I was coming in as they were transitioning out. Better?
Yeah. Very nice.
Okay.
Very elegantly put.
This is an iconic show. You guys are coined as America's first super show. Like, with how many millions of views? This is before streaming, before anything else.
There were 3 networks. Like, it's hard to imagine a time when there were just 3 networks and millions of viewers.
And Channel 11 once in a while.
Once in a while.
Yeah, so that's crazy. I mean,
The whole world stopped when Dallas was on.
and if you missed it, you missed it until taping came along. But like, you either watched it live or that was it. Or
I guarantee you they took spoiler alerts very seriously back then.
Oh, yes.
Restaurants started not opening until right after. I mean, not the upscale restaurant.
The reservations were before or after.
Originally, I was surprised to find out that it was actually a mini series to start.
The pilot was I wasn't.
It was like a mid-season replacement. I only know this because our dear friend Alan is like the authority. But it was a 5-episode mid-season after the Carol Burnett show went off, and then it became.
It's a good spot if you're going to have a
exactly,
pilot
exactly.
going. And then you went on to do 13 years of Dallas.
Yes.
Which is amazing. I was that boy that was watching it every Friday night. And I mean, it probably wasn't very family friendly, but the whole family was there. So I mean, it was like scandals.
Well, by today's standards, I think it's pretty mild. Yeah.
But in the day, it was pretty frisky.
I have a question about that. Okay, so you guys were pushing the envelope back then with a lot of like the scenes and the characters and everything. How was it like getting mistaken for the fanatics out there that believe that you were actually the characters?
It happened to me.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah. Like, what are you doing here? I was in Dallas doing some event, and it was like, why are you here? I was in a department store, and she could not believe.
So during like the first season, as it evolved from mini series to a full-blown show, did you know in the beginning you guys had something special?
I came on at the end. Michael would know. He could answer that.
I get a call from Leonard Katzman, who was the producer of the first year after they made that miniseries. And he said, I got a series, I'd like you to come and direct it. And I said, and he described it, and I said, Lenny, I'm doing a show right now that is going to be the most popular show ever made. It was about runaway kids, called The Runaway. Well, I think we made 11 of those. So Lenny made me suffer, and I didn't come on until the second year. Because he just said,
Oh, you made your choice.
You made your choice. Now live with it.
Live with your choices.
Anyway, but when I first came on, I directed 1 episode, and then I saw Lenny go around and ask all the cast if they liked me, and they said, yeah. So then I started doing it.
They had to vote?
Yeah.
They had to vote?
They had to vote,
Well, I mean, so if you came in on the second year, then, I mean, my understanding is that the characters, even during the first year, weren't really cast, they were cast sort of to have a different character. And so, I mean,
by the second year, they had kind of, Bobby was the good guy and JR was menacing. And as it went on, the show got easier because they really knew their character, and staging a scene, they would stage it themselves. They would know when to go over and get their drink and then when to sit down, because they weren't going to say a line for all the stuff they did. It was the best cast. And then we kept bringing in, I was telling someone this morning that I actually worked with Celeste Holm, who was like my mother's favorite actress. And I said, my God, I said to her one day, I'm directing Celeste Holm. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
It's like us when we told our parents we were coming to interview you.